You might have saw this, came out yesterday. It was Matt Reeves, who's in talk to direct the Batman movie, starring Ben Affleck, said that this movie is going to have a noir type of feel to it. Now, if you know what noir films are, you should look it up if you don't, but if you know what they are, stuff like Blade Runner, basically those black and white detective or private investigator films where somebody has to actually go through and solve a crime or a mystery by finding clues, interviewing people, stuff like that. I mean, Batman in the comics is described as the greatest detective in DC Comics. That's pretty good. I mean, that's something we should see. We saw hints of that in certain films, even the Tim Burton ones. You saw him, he had to, piece stuff together, try to get clues and everything like that. But when you played Arkham games, and he's doing full-on detective work, he got a crime scene blood, he's sampling the blood, he's trying to put it together, he's trying to figure out how this person got out. It must have took somebody big and strong to carry this, or do this, do that. I mean, straighten this up a little bit. Yeah, that's something we probably should see from Batman. And that doesn't have to be the whole film overall, but it could, there could be some really heavy parts of it. Now, if you think about it, even Bruce Wayne could do his detective work too, because it could be higher ups in bigger corporations and stuff like that. I hope Deathstroke is still in this movie. I heard throughout the first script they had, they were starting from the ground up, just like they was doing with the Flash movie. I hope Deathstroke is still in this. He could be interesting. He doesn't have to be, the big main villain or big, way the plot all connects straight up to him. He could be somebody that somebody hired, or they could have had an old rivalry and he's back, and he could just be a constant problem that just keeps popping up. For Bruce Wayne, Batman, all the same. Although Bruce Wayne would say he is Batman, he's pretending to be Bruce Wayne. You're born, so imagine that. You're born, Bruce Wayne, and then later on in life, some things happen to you, and you just decide, I'm more of this than I am of that. And this is me, and I pretend to be this. That can happen. Shoot, I mean, maybe he's got split personality. They played around with that a little bit before with some storylines. I think people change a lot, and sometimes we like our change more than what we was before. People change their whole names. Like, remember the Ultimate Warrior, the wrestler? He changed his name to just Warrior before he passed on. He changed his name to just Warrior. That's what he wanted to be. He wanted to, that's not how he was born. He wasn't born. I'm pretty sure his mom and dad didn't raise him up like, you're a warrior, son. Get it. That's something he personally wanted to do, But back on topic, I think this will be good. You know what? People wanted the Logan movie to be in black and white. Pretty sure some people won't want the Batman movie to be in black and white. I'm calling it here first, people. You can send people back to this video so they can see it when people start asking for it, especially when they say it's going to have a classic noir feel to it. But I think that it should. We've seen different versions of Bruce Wayne, Batman in the movies, but we never really got the super intellectual. I mean, he's not genius inventor. He's not that, but he is. He has a genius level intellect. Well, he's just really book smart. He studied. He worked hard at some things, but he became a detective. He studied for that and everything to pick up those skills. We should see him use a lot of it. I think they kind of like skim over that. He did the work. That's how come he shows up here. He knows where to go. And they do little bits and pieces. He uses a supercomputer in the Batcave all the time. But it'd be nice to see him on crime scenes, actually having to figure stuff out as he goes, using gadgets to take samples, sending it back, and all that type of stuff. Alfred helped me out, Well, that's all the news I got about that. That came out yesterday, like I said. I just remembered it, so I wanted to go over that. But anyway, yeah. So you know what to do. Like the video. Subscribe. I got more news about things coming. Yes, I do a lot of stuff regarding comic books, movies, television shows, but I will be putting some other material up in here. I started my channel with almost anything that interests me came along. People with body issues, plastic surgery, fitness, health, but these type of videos make the majority of my views and subscribers, so I gotta feed them first and foremost, but other videos are coming soon. See you next time.